Hello, today I would like to introduce you to a friend of mine, a new friend of mine actually. I'm just getting to know him. His name is the Reverend Miki Nakura. And we're in Japan now. But do you live in Japan?
No,
No.
I'm living in New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
okay, great. How long have you been there?
Almost 5 years, and before coming to New York, New Jersey, I was living in New York.
New York,
So
okay.
total 7 years in New Jersey and New York.
Wow, your English is very good.
Thank you very much.
You do very well, very well. So, you're in Japan now. How long will you be in Japan?
This time 1 month, almost for August, almost August.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay. And what will you be doing in Japan?
I have having a Buddhist talk session and quiet sitting meditation session
I see.
in Tokyo, in Osaka, in Kyoto, and the countryside of Japan.
Okay, great. Can you tell me the schedule? And then we can show it to the people, and maybe some people would like to join.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, if possible, I'd like to join too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. So you'll be here for about a month during the month of August, and then you'll go back to
Yes.
New York.
To New York.
I see. Okay. So you've been there for about 5 years. Do you feel like you're getting used to life in America? You must enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying very much.
Oh,
New York
okay.
life. I love New York very much.
Oh, wow, that's great. That's very good.
Yeah, very exciting.
I see. And you do similar things in New York? You'll also be doing meditation and you do lectures there?
Yes.
I see, I
On
see.
Buddhism, especially in Japanese, Shin Buddhism,
Shin Buddhism.
Jodo Shinshu Buddhism,
I see.
and Seiza meditation method.
Okay, okay. When you're talking to Japanese and when you're talking to foreigners, do you explain different things or about the same?
Same.
The same things. I see, I see. Okay. I guess for foreigners, maybe the people who come and listen to you, they have an open mind. They're quite willing to listen. Do you find that, is there anything that makes it difficult to be a Buddhist monk in the United States? Is there anything that is like especially challenging or
For me,
for you? Yes.
not so difficult.
Not so
because,
difficult.
I'd love to share
I
from my
see.
bottom heart. I'd love to share the Buddhist teaching and the meditation method
Right.
with American people.
Okay.
So I feel I'm enjoying very much.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. I would imagine that in Japan, not very many Japanese ask questions, but maybe in the United States,
Yeah,
people ask a lot of
yes,
questions.
That's right.
I see. Like, what's a really common question that an American will ask you? Like, what's a typical question?
For example, what is Buddha? What is Buddha?
What is Buddha?
Buddha,
Okay.
basically.
Do you have an easy answer, or is there a difficult answer?
As for me, it is very easy to answer.
Okay, could you answer for us?
In Christianity, the God is very important.
Right.
But the concept of the God and the concept of Buddha in Buddhism is totally different.
Yes.
And in Christianity, for example, in Christianity, Christian people must believe in God.
Yes.
But in Buddhism, many people think in Buddhist teaching we must believe in Buddha. But this is misunderstanding.
I see. Interesting.
Buddha is, Buddha means an awakened person.
Okay.
an awakened person to the universal truth. So each of us have a potential to become an awakened person. So God is not a human being, but Buddha, the founder of Buddhism is Shakyamuni Buddha.
Right.
Buddha. Shakyamuni Buddha is a historical person. He was awakened to the universal truth, so he was called a Buddha.
I see.
So each of us, if each of us, Sein-san, ですね, for example, if you listen carefully to the Buddhist teaching and when you are awakened to the universal truth, you may be called one of the Buddhas.
I see. Very interesting. So, I guess you grew up as a Buddhist, right? You grew up as a Buddhist.
Yes. My family religion is one of the Japanese Buddhists.
I see. Is your father also a Buddhist priest?
No.
He's not.
I'm not from a temple family.
I see.
My family is a common Japanese salaryman.
Oh, I see. Okay, just a regular kind of
yes.
worker.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so what was your spiritual journey? What took you from becoming potentially a salaried man or a regular office worker type of person to becoming a Buddhist priest? What happened?
This is a very important event for me. When I was a student of university, my father suddenly passed away because of the cancer. So when I was 22 years old, and my mother was so shocked, and she was almost became depression. This event caused me to the Buddhism.
I see. To think more about it, to become.
Yes. And when my father was passing away, one of my friends introduced me to an elderly lady. She was living in Kobe.
I see.
And that was 33 years ago. I visited her house. Her name is Mrs. Tatsuko Kato. I visited her house.
I see.
And I met her. This is my first encountering with a true Buddhist.
Really? I see. Very interesting.
Yes.
In Japan, most people are Buddhist, though, right? But that was the first true Buddhist that you met. I see.
Almost, the Japanese so-called Buddhist country.
Right.
But to tell the truth, only few people understand the true essence of Buddhism.
I see.
I met her, Mrs. Kato. Her countenance was so brilliant.
I see.
And her words very strong. And I was so inspired by her attitude.
Right.
Saying. And gradually, I was influenced by her saying and attitude.
I see.
And she said, Mr. Nakura, probably you don't know the contents of the Buddhist teaching, but you know, Buddhism is a very great teaching, she said. And naturally, she said, my teacher was one of the Higashihonganji Buddhist reverend. So naturally, I became to be interested in Buddhist teaching.
I see.
This is my first beginning of the studying Buddhism.